Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Sekiro. This is episode number 8 being recorded on Monday the 17th of June. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, whenever it is you find yourself watching this. So this is what our tree of possibilities looks like for this particular episode. We can go to Mount Kongo, where we still have yet to fight the long-arm Centipede Sen'un, and obtain the Mortal Sword. Our second option is we can go to a valley whose name I can't pronounce, so we'll just call it the Bod Valley for now, where we can fight the Guardian Ape again, and I have some thoughts about that in a second. Or we could go to, as I described it in the previous episode, correctly or otherwise, the Blighttown equivalent in this game. We might also consider returning to the Ashina Castle Gate once more, because we didn't ever follow up with the apparent assassination missions that are left for us there by Lord Ishin. We also have the Shichimen Warrior boss fight to deal with at the abandoned dungeon, and the final possibility, I guess, or one of the final possibilities, is the Hirata Estate, which you can see is just sort of appended here to the bottom, and that is because upon releasing the most recently released episode, as of the time of recording this, that is episode 3, which took place primarily in this memory, in the Hirata Estate. A lot of people pointed out that I had yet to pick up the axe that was mentioned by one of the dying NPC friends in the area. And so that's why we've returned here, to address that, as well as to pick up anything that we might have missed in our haste, as well as our newbiness the first time that we came to this area. So, yeah, we're going to start the episode by doing that, but I did have some thoughts about how we ought to proceed from there. So at the end of the previous episode, which was recorded just under a week ago, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm not remembering things exactly as they happened, but at the end of the previous episode, we fought the Guardian Ape, who, in its second phase, essentially comes back to life and becomes an eldritch abomination, which builds up our, what is the status effect called again? Builds up our terror meter. And the build-up in the second phase seems more or less constant. And so my concern with that is that I'm wondering whether or not that boss fight might be inaccessible to us, or the completion of that boss fight might be rendered problematic by the fact that we don't have the Mortal Sword yet. So that is to say, you know, there's this sword we're supposed to be picking up, which will seemingly allow us to kill immortal beings. And I assume, again, correctly or otherwise, that the Guardian Ape is one such being. The other possibility that I considered while editing, but that, you know, obviously I might not have vocalized during the episode because it came to me while editing, was that perhaps the sword that is sticking out of the Guardian Ape's neck is itself the Mortal Sword. So maybe I just need to be good and not die in the second phase. But I do seem to recall hearing from... Oh, can we not go that way? Seriously? Invisible wall? Oh, that's a shame. First invisible wall we've encountered in the game. I do seem to recall being told that the Mortal Sword, I keep wanting to call it the Master Sword, so I had to look down at my notes there to make sure, that the Mortal Sword is in Mount Kongo. So it's possible that we have to fight long-arm Centipede Sen'un, in other words, in order to be able to defeat the Guardian Ape. It's also possible that
maybe, just maybe.
What the fuck? Pardon my language. What the? Is this? Is it Patches?
know about carved scales? The sparkling, shining scales of the treasure carp. Bring them to me, and I'll reward you handsomely. Bring me some scales next time.
Okay. So we should note that I was planning on addressing all of these things, but just based on the sheer number of comments and the upvotes that those comments got in episode 3, in the comment section for episode 3, that I would return here right away just to see whatever it was I missed. And this is one of those things, this merchant here. Because up to this point, I had no idea what we were going to be doing with the treasure carp scales. A sparkling scale from a treasure carp. To the average person, it is just a beautiful scale. But there are some who exalt a certain master, who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. So in other words, they're used as a currency for this particular merchant and seemingly several other merchants that are out there.
Did you bring me any scales? If you have any, I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, wow, okay. So we can purchase divine grass here for 1 scale. Withered red gourd. A curved, withered red gourd filled with medicinal water. The gourd's medicine refills upon rest. Reduces burn buildup and slightly increases burn resistance. It cannot heal the burn status abnormality, however. Mask fragment, right. The fragment of an old dancer's mask. The original must have been broken into several pieces, and this fragment appears to be the right side of the mask. So I believe we have another fragment of the mask. So we're definitely going to want to pick up at least the bottom 3 here. Floating passage text. Compendium on the combat art floating passage. Skill unlocked upon acquiring this item. Unleash attacks in a flowing dance-like form, overwhelming enemies in a furor of graceful aggression. This technique belongs to the Ashina sword school, though it has been deemed heretical due to its foreign origin. So it looks like we're going to have to kill several of the carp in order to farm the treasure carp skills. Because I think, yeah, we're going to need to buy all 3 of these lower items. It would be nice to have the divine grass as well, but we don't need it.
Bring me some.
Okay, yes, I'll bring you some skills. Don't worry. Hello. If only I had known that these fish were not at all a threat. Like, I should have tried at least once engaging with them, but just the thought of fighting fish in a FromSoft game seemed ridiculous to me, and that, it wasn't at all something that I would ever need to do nor be rewarded in doing. But as many people have pointed out in the comments to the earlier episodes, this is not... I may have been correct in stating that this game has Souls DNA, but the longer I play it, the less convinced I am by my original position that this is a Souls game. Like, I still think to a degree, yes, it's a Souls game, but everyone who has commented and pointed out such things is certainly correct in noting that my prior assumptions are largely irrelevant here, and in fact, more than being irrelevant, they are often harmful in how they can tend to keep you from picking up what the game is trying to tell you, because you're so stuck in your ways of what it was that you learned and how it was that you learned to play earlier FromSoft games, especially Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne.
Hey, you there. Do you perhaps...
Okay, friend. Yeah, okay. We got 5 skills now. I'll give you a couple.
Did you bring...
Yes. I have some skills for you. Now, I meant to check whether we have the left fragment of the mask. Hold on. Sorry, friend. Yes, I know. So we have the top of the mask. So I guess we don't need to be in a rush to purchase the left side because we also don't yet have the right side. So we can leave that for now until we find someone who has the right side. Because we have the top of the mask. I don't know that having this is super useful, the Withered Red Gourd. I feel like farming the treasure carp is something that I'd be much better off doing off camera. So we'll purchase this for now because we have 5, and then we'll come back for the rest later. Oh, we can talk to him now.
Listen, I want to become a carp, a giant carp that will continue growing and live a long, long life. A carp that never grows old.
I suppose that's as worthy an ambition as any other friend, so yeah. You got anything else to say?
Listen,
Okay. So Pot Noble Harunaga wants to become a giant carp that never dies. Okay, take care, Pot Noble friend.
I thank you for your kindness. Please, bring more scales soon.
I thank you for your kindness, and yes, absolutely. I will bring you more scales. Don't you worry about that for a second. So we picked up this item here, and I somehow completely missed that. That's pretty remarkable. So as for that which we missed, with the axe, the Hirata axe, or whatever it was called, I assume what we missed is a shinobi prosthetic, and that we're not getting, like, a secondary weapon or anything, but I suppose that remains to be seen. Like, I was aware that I had missed something with the axe thing, but my assumption was, you know, stupidly, the reason I wasn't too bothered about it was that we were doing okay sort of getting on in the rest of the areas. So I assumed it was something that, you know, might have helped us against Lady Butterfly, but that otherwise is, you know, maybe not 100% essential for progression. And I suppose, you know, not everything has to be 100% essential for progression. But certainly, I will not... Oh my gosh, really? So I just missed this entire area here. Okay. I apologize, everyone.
We burning this temple next, boss?
No, leave it. Go on to the next one.
But if there's any offerings, we could give them to Lord Juzo.
Enough! We don't take from Buddha. How many times do I have to tell you before it sinks into your thick skull?
Please, don't get angry at me, boss. I'm sorry my skull's so thick.
Aww. These guys have a very interesting relationship. Do you think they... I guess they don't know that their boss is dead. Hello. I'm being a bit casual with my combat here. So, it's amazing that I missed this area in spite of the fact that, yeah, it was the one area that actually had an open door of these sort of residential, mini residential neighborhoods here. Light coin purse, so I assume it's in this temple here. And he was noting that, you know, even though these guys are thugs, that even they have a code in terms of not stealing from Buddha. But in opening this temple and taking this item, does that mean we are stealing from Buddha? I don't know. Is the player just exempt from these things? Shinobi Axe of the Monkey, a heavy black iron axe used by shinobi, can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. This boorish axe is used less for cutting and more for breaking things with its weight. Once the favored weapon of a shinobi, known as the Bounding Monkey of the Sunken Valley, it was lost along with his left arm. Okay, so yeah, as I suspected, it was a shinobi prosthetic that we missed and not an entirely different weapon. And I presume that this is the prosthetic tool that would permit one to much more easily guard break the shield bros, because otherwise those guys are just ridiculous. Even at this late stage in the game, they are redonkulous in terms of their difficulty. Sans, you know, me running really, really quickly around them and doing that. But even that's not really a reliable way of taking them out. So, yeah, I am satisfied. I'm sure that there's other things that we missed here. Someone else mentioned looking a little bit more closely at things near I can't say that guy's name. Ananayama. Gosh darn it. I'm not even going to try. And I assumed that what they meant was, yeah, you just missed this entire residential area here that had a very important item in it. So thanks for letting me know. I did plan anyway on coming back here, but just, I don't know, no sense of urgency to do it. I'm sure that will drive everyone nuts for the 4 episodes following the one on which everyone left those comments. So I apologize in advance, or I guess from the future to the past. I don't know. Time is convoluted in this playthrough. So let's head back to the Dilapidated Temple and get this fitted.
You need something?
Loaded Axe, a prosthetic tool loaded with a heavy shinobi axe, costs spirit emblems to use. The strength of the loaded axe lies in its heft. One strike can easily turn a wooden shield into splinters or shred an enemy's posture. So, the point of those 2 shield bros there was indeed to force the player to look around for something that might help them deal with it. And instead, I just stubbornly bulldozed ahead, even though there was an item literally right there to help me deal with them. So, yeah, I apologize. Stupid that I missed this and didn't go back, but yeah. What can I say other than I apologize? So that is indeed, or at least it looks like, that was the missing link to unlocking the rest of these upgrades. Except for this, so maybe we do still have other ones yet to come, but it could just be perhaps that we need to unlock this in order to unlock that, but then, yeah, I don't know. I don't fully understand the upgrade trees yet, but Spring Load Axe. A loaded axe reinforced with a spring mechanism costs spirit emblems to use. The strength of the loaded axe lies in its heft. The weight allows one to shrug off incoming attacks and can easily turn a wooden shield into splinters. Storing and unleashing energy in the spring mechanism allows for large sweeping attacks despite its weight. Aged Feather Mist Raven. Mist Raven feathers with notches in the tips. Cost spirit emblems to use, disappear like the mist and move away, can be performed not only from the assumed stance, but also after taking damage. The slight notches in the tips of the feathers give the appearance of an old mist raven. They are there to allow one to dissolve into the mist even more easily. So I have been waiting for us to be able to upgrade that. We're going to have to do some serious material farming eventually, but Oh, and we can finally use the kunai. Lady Butterfly's kunai, fitted into the shuriken wheel, costs spirit emblems to use. Creates a special sound when thrown, which causes phantom butterflies to follow the path of the kunai. The phantom butterflies chase after enemies and inflict damage even when guarded. Yep, that's rather tempting, but yeah, we're a bit short on upgrade materials. We need more scrap iron. Alright, cool stuff. Thanks for all your help, friend. Indiscriminately stabbing at my prosthetic.
Idols are all I can carve. The only Buddhas the wood shows me have faces of wrath, and I can only carve what I see.
Alright, then. Take care.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter any time.
So something else I've been thinking about is the line that the sculptor has when afflicted with dragon rot, where he notes that he's no normal being and that no mere dragon rot can kill him. When I suspect that it's the dragon rot which might have killed our Ma, the lonely old dear lady, and her son, whose names presently escape me, so I apologize. It might have been I guess it might not have been. It could have just been that that's how their quest line goes, and that they're going to die regardless of whether they catch dragon rot. But the fact remains that dragon rot very severely affects those afflicted with it, to the point where almost none of them can talk. He hacks, he coughs, but he's still, and you can tell he's a little bit under the weather, but he still is able to talk normally, despite being clearly otherwise in distress. So just a little interesting touch that I noticed that I thought I would point out, because it is just so, he's telling you the truth when he says he's special. He's no mere mortal being or no normal being. I can't remember which of the two it was. He's special. There's something about him that means, even dragon rot, like it slows him down and it messes with him. It gives him a nasty cough. He hacks, but it doesn't affect him as deeply as it does other people. Okay, so we might as well test out our new Shinobi prosthetic. R2 strike, swing the axe down from above to strike an enemy, destroys wooden shields. Hold R2, whirling strike, whirl the axe in circles to strike enemies. Pressing R2 during whirling strike will cause one to whirl again, continuing the attack. In other words, spin to win. Hi friends, long time no see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Get wrecked. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I knew there had to be something going on that I was missing that would make those encounters far easier than they appeared to be. So yeah, I apologize, but let's move on. Okay, so next we can go take on the Shichimen Warrior. I don't know how to pronounce that. Which is seemingly the boss of the abandoned dungeon, but whom we can also fight by coming here. Although, I suppose I didn't need to inform every single friend here of our presence, but I did. Oh, that's dreadful. So it looks like our tall friend has left. He's no longer trying to track down that sound, it would seem. Unless he's in here now. Down here, I should say. Yeah, it looks like he's gone. Hope that we will be seeing him again soon, and that he didn't, like our other two friends, die of dragon rot. So, I don't know whether there's any benefits to starting the boss fight from this direction. But my thought process was, you might be able to sneak up on them from here, but not likely that you'd be able to sneak up on this friend from the other direction. I don't really have any basis for that in the game, but it's just a gut instinct, because why else would they have two different entrances? It's too bad I fell and lost so much HP in the process. Oh, stop it. No! Gosh darn it. Silly lizards. Stop trying to poison me. I'm on your side. Other than having killed so many of you. Yeah, maybe we can get... Is this another headless friend? Yeah, no. Are they? No, it doesn't look like they are, but they're certainly... practicing some serious necromancy here. So... yeah. We're probably going to want to pop one of those just in case. Oh no! Oh, what a waste. Oh man. I don't have a clue what we're supposed to do here. Like, is there something in the boss room we're supposed to take advantage of? Ouch! Oh, where'd he go? Where'd you go, friend? Oh, there he is. That's not fair. Okay, so I can wrap my head around this boss fight. That is to say, the long-arm centipede Sen'un. It might frighten the daylights out of me, but I can wrap my head around it. I'm not sure that I can wrap my head around either of the two outstanding boss fights just yet. And we lost about 1,000 sen there, so we're probably going to want to just spend the rest on spirit emblems. I'll have a little bit of faith in myself, and buy 50 of them. Leave ourselves with a little bit of sen to lose. This boss fight with a long-armed centipede friend, it might frighten me, but I can wrap my head around it. Like, I can see a path through which I might eventually defeat the boss. So I suppose this would be the area where the healing gourd for fire damage would actually be very useful. But thankfully, we have dousing powder, which I'm probably going to want to have equipped during the boss fight. Could not see anything there. Oh my gosh, friend. Jeez. The face only a mother long-armed centipede could love. Gosh darn it, I shouldn't have talked crap. Yes! Ouch! Terrible heal. Again, terrible heal. Oh, come on. No! Gosh darn it. Oh, I forgot entirely about the method I was using in the previous episode to get away from that grab attack. I don't even know if you can describe it as a grab attack. Double slash inwards with the claws that long-arm friend uses. I was having a fair bit of luck in the previous episode using the spring-loaded firecracker as a means of disrupting that attack instead of trying to dodge it, which I don't have a great record of doing. I think we also might want to use one of the stealth candies as well, to try and keep it just between the two of us for as long as possible. No, gosh darn it! Oh, that's terrible. Oh my gosh, that was dreadful. I wasn't quick enough. I was not quick enough. Again, not nearly quick enough. That was a bad start, so we're just gonna restart again. Not quick enough! Wow, get wrecked. Oh my god. We did it. Thanks once again to my having abandoned assumptions that once guided me as a consequence of my having played all of the Souls games from Demon Souls through to Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. So again, like, this is something that I knew much sooner in the playthrough, that these assumptions were probably doing me no good. And yet I stubbornly persisted. So again, I apologize for that, but as I said from the outset of this playthrough, this is going to be dreadful to watch in all likelihood, just because I know so little. I don't know. It's an interesting question, though, as to whether or not someone who is a quote-unquote Souls veteran, whether they're better off or worse off. Like, are you better off in the sense that you have an understanding of FromSoft's pedagogical approach to the games that they design, but you also carry with you a lot of baggage from previous games in terms of the assumptions that you carry with you to this game. So, chief among which being, it's almost always better to dodge than it is to block. But in this game, that's not always the case, as was evidenced by our battle with, by several of our battles, but most recently with, what's his name? Long-armed Centipede Sen'un. Black gunpowder. So we dropped yellow gunpowder as well as a prayer bead. We got black gunpowder here. More black gunpowder. So are these friends alive here? No, they aren't. Whoa, my god. That is dreadful. This whole place is dreadful, of course, but... So is that really it? I suppose maybe we should kill the friends up top just so that we can be sure. I really thought there was going to be more to this. Oh, there's just dreadful creatures everywhere in here. Goken's sugar. We got that friend through the wall there. Still don't quite understand what these friends are. Like, they're called centipedes. So are they just vessels that are possessed by parasites? Is that what's going on? Because they also have, like, claws fitted to them. So I can understand the parasite thing, but why the claws? And why the grenades and the emphasis on fire? It's possible that the answers to all of these questions have already been offered to me in some way, shape, or form, but I've not yet been able to put all the pieces together just yet. Before we proceed, we are probably better suited going back to the bonfire and resting, because we did use a resurrection. So I guess that boss fight was optional, because there didn't really seem to be a whole lot going on there. Like, obviously, you're definitely going to want that prayer bead. But it's not a humongous deal if you miss it. Oh, too many friends here. Kongo sugar. You can hear a friend somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. Oh, hello. Sorry, friend. Wait, was that someone else throwing a grenade at us? Yep. I was gonna say, wow, that was quite the whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you imagine, friends? If I had got to this point without the axe. Like, I would have freaked out. I might have quit the playthrough. If I'd seen one of those friends with a shield, like, no. There's no way. Ah, but yeah, obviously with the axe, it's a fair bit easier. So again, I apologize. So he was just tucked in back here. And again, thanks to the fact that I'm wearing headphones, I could just sort of hear him grunting and stuff from behind there. So I knew there was someone there, but maybe I need better headphones to be able to discern precisely where he was. Wonder why these guys don't show their faces. Also wonder why I'm given the opportunity there to slingshot up. Suppose just to make that leap a little bit more dramatic? I don't know. Oh, that's dreadful. Whoops. Okay, the chanting that goes along with the alert music in this area is really making me regret turning up the music volume to 5. Thank you, iframes. See, that's one instance in which my having played so many Souls games previously is definitely to my advantage. You know, having an understanding of how you can manipulate enemy AI. Who is this friend? But yeah, that's having an understanding of how From generally designs their encounters and how their AI generally behaves. Although it's certainly different in this game. But it's nevertheless helpful having those understandings, especially as it relates to, you know, your ability to exploit iframes in dealing with many enemies at once. Oh, does he seriously not see me? Oh, there's 2 of them. That's very interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's 3 of them! No, that's just untenable. With their twin blades. Hurry up, friend. Oh, they're too smart for that. Of course they are. Oh gosh, darn it! I need a new plan for these friends. This is not working. It might be weak against fire, maybe? Ooh, I could use Divine Abduction, actually. Oh, crud! Oh, come on. I guess they're among the certain strong enemies who aren't susceptible to that. Oh, what's going on, friend? I shouldn't have knocked him out of that there. Okay, I appear to have isolated him from his friends, at least. Ouch! Jeez. These friends hit hard. All right. Okay, forget literally all that stuff I said about me having an advantage in this game. Because, again, nothing that I have done in the past in any of the other FromSoft games I've played has prepared me for the situation. Like, these guys are really, really smart and quite formidable. And I don't know how to... other than to potentially cheese them, which I don't know that he's going to let me do because he's in such a stupid... like, that's not his... he doesn't chain to go there. So I guess we could potentially sneak around him. Take him out that way, but that's not... gosh, they're so perceptive, too. Hear water leaking here. It's not a sustainable way of killing them, though, because there are so many situations in which you can't stealth them. Only drop 186 souls. That's pretty crazy. Oh, that's not water. That's just more... oh my gosh, it's another one of these friends. That's what that is. Ugh. I don't know if we can manage this. Yes! Oh my gosh. Bulging coin purse. So, again... I'm not sure we deserve that, because I still don't feel even remotely confident about our ability to take those friends out without just cheesing them. Okay, there's a Buddha fire right there. So we're definitely going to want to open this door. Whoa. I am going to assume that item up there is the mortal sword. But you have to steal it right out of the clutches of an idol. There's also like a desk here. Oh, get out of here, you stinking centipedes. So I'm going to assume that the flame vent would work rather well on them. No, or not at all. Marginally well. Oh, crud. Oh, this is bad, friends. Item acquired. Oh, of course there's cockroaches here. Why wouldn't there be? Friends, if there's a Buddha fire here, it's not supposed to be this scary. Like, this is supposed to be a safe space. It really is. No, I don't like this at all. Okay. Hopefully we can breathe up here for a second. While everyone just calms down. There's another item there. Okay. We appear to have struck a fragile peace agreement. Ugh. Again, another of those areas where I really don't want to be using headphones, but... So we got another Jizo statue. Shout out to Cassidiv for providing pronunciation tips for that particular item. In the comments section to episode 3, I believe it was. A dragon's blood droplet. Very interesting stuff. With it being in this little bowl here, I assumed that we were about to deal with a Indiana Jones type situation where we might have been better off replacing it with a bag of sand or something. Lump of fat wax. Can we go any further up? Oh, it doesn't look that way. Oh, the soundscape here. I don't like it one bit. Not one bit, friends. It is a dreadful soundscape. Alright. We should consider resting before we proceed. But first I want to make sure... Huh. Yeah, we should probably rest, he says as he continues on without resting. Ah. Yeah, let's go rest. Ouch, friend. Well done. Make me look silly on my own YouTube channel. So that is our wolf vision kicking in. Ah. Oh, I forgot I also have that at my disposal. Okay, so that's one path. I don't know where that laugh came from. To the left here. Oh, it's just one of these friends, okay. Not a huge deal. Friends, I'm scared. Oh, we're right back where we started. Okay, so we... I guess we have to go the other way. Well, let's... Yep, there's actually only one path forward. Mibu Balloon of Spirit. You can hear another friend. Oh, gosh darn it. So here are some... Oh, you have a friend? What? So these friends here look just like the ones that are infected by the centipedes. But even though they have centipedes on them, they're seemingly dead. Whereas this friend here, is he the leader or something? Was he... He doesn't look like he's in much better shape, it's just that his robes look nicer. So is he just the leader of this troop here? Okay, of course they still bleed for some reason, which is really weird and creepy. But it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, this was that tower we saw in the distance from over on the other side. Looks like that door can be opened. We got some items out here that we're going to want to check out first. Pellets, very nice. Oh, we got some lizard friends. Oh, that one took took a little spill off the cliff. Sorry, friend. So that's the building we came from. So, oh, I see. So the slingshot thing there is to allow you to access the upper level there. But I'm afraid we're going to fall off, so let's see what's in this temple before we do that. A book of secrets that grants the ability to learn Senpou-style skills. Those of the Senpou Temple mastered martial arts in the pursuit of virtue. They considered strong fists and strict discipline essential against Buddha's enemies. However, Senpou Temple was seized by an obsession for the Undying, which corrupted their teachings and style. So will that, I wonder, teach us the ability to use the Mortal Sword? Like, is the Mortal Sword a Senpou style in some way, shape, or form? I guess that's all that's over here, maybe? I thought we were going to be doing a little tower climb, but yeah, it really doesn't look like it's all that large a building. Oh. Okay, maybe... maybe it's not actually to give you access to the second level. Unless I screwed something up there, which is entirely possible. Is there actually an upper level here? Am I just crazy in imagining that there should be? That I'm just missing something? So that's the demon bell over there. That's where we fought the armor friend. I could have sworn that Lord Kuro said the mortal sword was here. We're here, but I don't see a mortal sword. So what have we missed? Because there is a shortcut exit in that building that we have yet to unlock. So how the heck do we access the area that leads to it? Maybe we just need to kill all of the friends in here for a clue? I don't know. Is it even possible to kill them? Centipedes? Gosh darn it. He's just gonna get back up, isn't he? Yeah, alright. Again, the item description did explain that. That these are people obsessed with Undying. So it makes sense that there would be enemies that you cannot kill. So, we could either go fight headless, potentially unkillable guardian friend, or we could begin our descent to the apparent blight town of this game. Again, another assumption based on my experience playing earlier FromSoft games. Likely unfounded, but just looking at that from up here. And this is apparently supposed to be the place where the Fountainhead waters meet. And yet, it looks like a swamp. So in other words, the world appears to be stagnating. So because we're so close to another skill level upgrade, we should probably begin our descent and then come back to Guardian Friend afterwards. Because we are rather close. Oh no! Oh. I'm amazed that we survived that. So yeah, that's definitely a poison swamp. Even if, again, thematically or otherwise, it may be inappropriate to describe it as such. At least mechanically speaking, this certainly appears to be the Blight Town of this game. Unless that muck is not poisonous, which I very much doubt. I very much doubt that it's not poisonous. Oh, yeah, it's poisonous. Yellow gunpowder. Heavy coin purse. Yeah, this is a dreadful area. Ugh. Oh, come on. Jeez. Some dead friends here. Is it a goat? Oh, it looks like a goat. And that guy sort of ominously walking this way. So one of the item descriptions speaks about the fact that if you are from an area which is poisonous, you are less likely to be susceptible to poison. Oh, this is another monkey friend. The most skilled monkey swordsman there ever was. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Oh, come on. Yellow gunpowder. 322 experience points for killing that friend. So yeah, easily, other than the guardian ape, easily the most formidable non-human primate we've come across up to this point. So that's where we came from. We can go into this cave area here. Oh, there's a memorial mob friend. And I was hoping a Buddha fire as well, but it doesn't look that way. Snapseed. Hello.
Care to purchase an offering?
Another one.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob. Even in places where people simply drift along. Go ahead, buy an offering.
Oh my gosh, okay. Toxic memorial mob. Oh, of course we just used all of our coin. Dragon's blood droplet. Oh, so I guess they have these gourds for all of the different status effects. That's interesting stuff, okay. We should maybe sell, quote unquote, some of our coin purses so that we can purchase an offering. Or 2. So we have 5 dragon's blood droplets. And I guess these are kind of like the humanity or the embers in this game, or the human effigies, whatever. So we're going to want all of the pellets, obviously. As well as both yellow gunpowders. And so it would be 1,800 for the green mossy gourd. So another 2. So we're gonna have to come back when we have coins to spend, or send that we want to bank, and we will purchase the rest of this friend's heavy coin purses. But yeah, for now, I think that's good.
Hey, you there. Don't go into that cave up ahead. Inside is an old shrine.
Oh no.
Where the serpent god dwells.
The Nokia snake?
And if the serpent god swallows you, you can't buy any more offerings now, can you?
So we're finally going to get swallowed by the serpent and go to a new area. I believe there was something like that in, it was either Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy V, where you went to a secret area by allowing an enemy to swallow you in one of the desert areas. I think it was 4, but I could be remembering that wrong, so.
Hey,
But I could be remembering that incorrectly.
where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob. Wherever your travels take you, make sure you bring some offerings with you.
Okay, friend. Been a pleasure, as with my dealings with your colleagues. You are nothing if not professional, each of you, so I appreciate that. So we have some spirit emblems up there, seemingly attuning us to the existence of another path. Again, that's where we came from, and this is where we're going, so. Let's start by going in this direction. Oh, more monkey friends. Come on, no. Another scary monkey friend with the 2 swords. Oh, gosh darn it. Who's making the monkeys fight? Like, I guess I shouldn't discredit the possibility that the monkeys have decided themselves to fight for their own interests, for their own reasons. Far be it from me to speak on behalf of the monkeys. But, yeah, this game really forces you to do a lot of things that you might not want to do. Thank you, iframes. Oh! Nice job, explosive friend. Ouch! Ouch! Wow, get wrecked. A bunch of monkeys. Oh gosh darn it. Outsmarted by a monkey. Oh. I hardly deserve to kill this monkey friend. No! Monkey friend, why? We lost 3,542 experience points there. Oh my gosh. Monkey friend, why? Yeah, that one really, really hurts because we were so close to getting another skill level there. We might as well try killing the Guardian Ape friend because I feel like we were close in the previous episode. Forgot that he actually can't use that on him repeatedly. Oh, come on. Oh, crud. That hurts a lot. Oh, come on. You knew that was coming. Oh! So again, I'm trying to deflect his attacks. I don't think it will work against this guy, though. I think we are legitimately better off trying to dodge this guy, or if I can actually land one, do some sort of plunging attack, turn this into Spider-Man, because, gosh. That did not work. That didn't work. Ouch. Ah, that was dreadful. Ow, crud. Ouch! Oh, stop throwing a tantrum! I think hitting him in the sword staggers him. The sword that's in his neck. Could be imagining. Oh! Oh, you can... Oh, I get it. Okay. You can use your prosthetic tool on the sword. Much in the same way you were able to with... Yobo the Demon. You just have to be a certain distance away, or what? I don't know what triggered that. Oh, crud. Thank you for not killing me. Oh, that might have been my chance. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. I'm dead. Gosh darn it. Good start. Yeah, let's start over again. Is he flinging dung pies at us when he does that? Because that looks like poison buildup, which is pretty gross. Oh, he just farted in my face? Is that what happened there? Is that what caused the buildup? That caused the buildup, didn't it? Oh, Guardian Ape friend. That's not especially sanitary. Oh, gosh. Dreadful. Dreadful, Aegon. Okay, so we should try to keep our distance this time. And just try for deflections, because that seems to be the key to absolutely everything in this game is deflections. To get out of the way of that next time. Gosh darn it. Come on. Oh. That has zero effect on him. No! Oh, that was really close. No! Oh, we're so close. Okay, that didn't exactly work as I had planned, but... it's much quicker to run away than it is to do anything else, so we gotta remember that. Oh! No. Oh, I thought the boss fight was about to continue. The guardian ape was defeated, though its roar can still be heard. It is said that an infested body marks the undying. Slender finger. The slender finger of a young woman can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Found in the belly of the guardian ape, it is partially digested. There is a shinobi technique called the finger whistle that can drive beasts wild. The one who used it before clearly used it for this purpose, as evidenced by the finger's open hole. Okay, let's sit at this Buddha fire. My gosh, that boss fight. That was so difficult. But once again, the key to everything is deflections, essentially. I couldn't consistently get through the first phase, and then once I was able to start doing that, to get through the first phase with my resurrection remaining, my bonfire, Buddha fire resurrection remaining, then I actually was able to practice a little bit on the second phase, and that took ages. Like, that has to have been one of the longest boss fights I will ever have uploaded to my channel. And it's gonna be preceded by just a super long death montage too. Indeed, I don't even know how long this episode will be, as usual, just because there's gonna be a ton of stuff to edit out. My head hurts after that boss fight, like all the screaming and just the intense focus of trying to... My main issue with getting through the first phase, as many of you I'm sure are aware, was, yeah, I wasn't properly dodging. I wasn't jumping over the grab attack. I was trying to dodge through it, and that was not working. Let's head back to the Dilapidated Temple and equip our new prosthetic tool. Hi, friend.
What's that you have there? Where did you get that finger?
The guardian ape of the Sunken Valley. I found it in his belly.
I see. To think it was in the belly of an ape. Let me see it. I'll fix it to your prosthetic arm.
Finger Whistle, a prosthetic tool created by fitting a slender finger to the prosthetic. Costs spirit emblems to use. Its sound will grab an enemy's attention and draw them to the whistle's location. By locking onto the target, only the targeted enemy will hear the whistle. That's very interesting. The sound of the finger whistle enrages beasts, making them unable to distinguish friend from foe. Oh, so it's rapport, essentially. Or the shaman's bone blade from Bloodborne. So R2 finger whistle. Attract enemy attention by blowing the finger whistle. Enrages beasts, making them unable to discern friend and foe. Only the targeted enemy can hear the whistle when locked on. If no target is locked, all surrounding enemies will hear the sound. So does that mean it creates like a battle royal situation? Because that's very intriguing. And I presume it's only beasts. So sort of like hollows, I guess. We are still missing this one prosthetic tool. Alright, friend. Thank you.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter any time.
Whoa, what is this? Lotus of the Palace, a white lotus flower found blooming in the depths of the Sunken Valley, where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. So this is what we were looking for Lord Kuro. The flower's aroma attracts female apes, thus the guardian ape carefully tended to it so as to offer it to his bride. Oh, that's so sad. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. So I guess it's kind of like a Lord Soul, maybe. Maybe that's a tad reductionist, but very interesting stuff. So let's go speak with Lord Kuro. Oh, and we also need to confront that memory. Remnant, guardian ape. They say that an infested body is the mark of the undying, but such a long life would surely be quite lonesome for even an ape. Perhaps the echoing roar of the guardian ape was in fact a solicitation of sorts. Well, sorry, friend. Hello, my lord. Oh. Is this a different window? Does this lead somewhere else? Or to the exact same place? Oh, it's the same place. So we just rather meanly. Oh, wow, that's a huge frame rate drop. Wow, you can eavesdrop on Lord Kuro. It doesn't quite seem right to me, but let's do it.
It's so dusty. My nose won't stop itching. It's unbearable.
Oh, friend. Should get you some nasal lubricant or something. I don't know. And here I go opening the freaking window in the middle of winter. Hello.
My lord, I've procured the flower for the fountainhead aroma.
Oh? Was it truly blooming in the Sunken Valley?
Yes, deep within the valley.
So that is where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. You've done well to acquire this wolf. Oh, and actually, I found something. I discovered there's another scent we must acquire.
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of the dragon's heritage. In other words, my blood.
Your blood? But my lord, you cannot bleed.
Yes, it is true that those of the dragon's heritage cannot bleed. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, I found a curious journal belonging to Lord Takeru's page, and it appears there is a way for me to bleed. For now, I'd like to ask you to keep this for me.
Very intriguing. An old diary entry written by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner and attempted to cut it with a sword, but incredibly, his wound healed instantly, and not a drop of blood was shed, Lady Tomo said. Without it, your blood cannot be spilled. What could she be referring to, I wonder?
Now then, we just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
As a doctor, she should have much knowledge of the human body. Yes, she may be able to help us.
Smells faintly of Sakura flowers. So, is this like... It's like the Lord Vessel? That makes sense. So... yeah, we're gonna burn some incense. So I guess they are kind of like Lord Souls. Again, I know it's a little bit reductionist, but... Hello.
There is something I'd like to ask.
Yes, what is it?
Can the divine heir be made to bleed?
Why would you seek to do so?
The blood of the divine heir is required to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm and achieve immortal severance.
Oh, I see. It is true that the divine heir's blood cannot be shed by normal means. However, the means to do so can be found in Senpou Temple.
The mortal blade.
Yes, here you are.
Immortal Severance Scrap, part of the Book of Immortal Severance left behind by Takeru. With mortal blade in hand, my blood may be shed. With my blood, the aroma will be complete. The divine realm will be in reach. Immortal Severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomo to assist with the beheading. That doesn't bode well for the for our friend Lord Kuro. So yeah, I assumed it was the mortal blade, but that seemed almost too obvious. But where the heck do we get it?
This was written by Lord Takeru?
It was. With the mortal blade, you may wound the divine heir, and his blood will be allowed to flow.
I see. This brings us one step closer to immortal severance. I shall tell my lord.
Of course.
Wolf, did you speak with Lady Emma?
I did.
And? What did she say?
That it could be possible with the mortal blade.
I see. So the mortal blade will allow my blood to flow.
As you wish.
I've heard the mortal blade is in Senpou Temple. Will you obtain it for me?
As you wish.
Where is it? Can you not help, friend? Help me figure out where it is.
I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead. Keep up the good work, Wolf.
Thanks, friend. That's very kind of you to say.
A fragrant stone, a sacred village, all beneath Ashina. Beyond the bottom of the well you awoke in, near the Moonview Tower, there is a bottomless hole. Perhaps through that hole, you'll find whatever is beneath Ashina. But what did the text mean by throw oneself?
I do not know.
I don't know either. See if you can think of a place.
My lord.
I'm on it, friend. Take care.
Ah, I meant to ask. Did you notice the lingering scent in the incense burner?
I did. The smell was reminiscent of sawdust, but also it smelled faintly of sakura flowers.
Oh, so you smelled it too. I felt the scent was much like sakura flowers, but slightly different. What is it, Wolf?
That scent. It reminds me of something.
You've smelled it before.
I believe so. But I can't remember where.
Now that you mention it, Lady Emma said that once long ago, there was a sakura tree to the rear of the castle. Perhaps that is relevant to our search.
Okay. A lot of clues here, but not a lot of brain power with which to decipher those clues at the moment, unfortunately, given the time.
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
The sakura tree behind the castle.
You mean the Everblossom? It is a sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from his homeland.
So it's a sakura tree from the divine realm.
Yes, it's quite a mysterious one at that. It was constantly in bloom, even outside of spring. However, the Everblossom no longer exists. It withered away.
Why?
There was a person who cut off a branch and took the flowers from the tree. Without its flowers, the Everblossom was unable to survive. Eventually, the entire tree was lost. Master Wolf, it looks as you're pleased. Goodbye.
Oh, I am so lost right now. I really am. So that's what's next, I think. Because we now have the finger whistle, which should permit us to use the strong monkey friends. Oh, that really hurt. The whistle should permit us to use the strong monkey friends against the not so strong monkey friends. Or the still strong, but not as strong as the strong monkey friends, I guess. Here we go. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh. It's like a sniper friend all the way over there. Wow. This lasts for quite a while, surprisingly. Oh my god. That's incredible. Oh, I'm so happy. Like, the Guardian Ape was such a pain in the rear as a boss, but at the same time, I'm so happy. Because that is one incredible item. Wow. Or prosthetic tool, I should say. Oh, that is so useful. It's just like, what was it doing over here again? I don't even know. fulminated mercury, highly precious grains forming the base for a devastating form of gunpowder, used in explosive prosthetic tool upgrades of advanced rank. Created in secret by the Interior Ministry using knowledge from across southern seas, the Central Forces' military might owes much to this tiny tweak of chemistry. Sorry, friend. You really did me a favor there, but yeah, you're still a hostile friend, so I apologize. Mibu Balloon of Soul. Alright, where to now? There's our memorial mob friend, but we don't have any sens, so might as well proceed into the Cave of the Great Serpent. So what is this mist? Oh, they're geysers? It's Drangly Castle all over again. Oh, gosh darn it. The guy stabbing you from the walls in Drangly Castle. Oh, is this the spot where we're supposed to just throw oneself forward? Nope. Whoops. Oh, there's the Great Serpent. Okay. Still don't know if we're using the snap seeds properly. Oh no, this is bad. Gosh darn it. I don't like this place, friends. Oh, finally. Yeah, those friends are kind of a pain to deal with, but I guess once you realize you just gotta wait for the thrust attack, they're not so bad. This reminds me a lot of Tomb of the Giants. But at least you don't need a secondary light source because of... That doesn't look ominous at all. You don't need a secondary light source. Oh, crud. Because of wolf vision. So I assume we're supposed to use that path down there. Oh, crud. Because otherwise, why would the spirit emblems be down there? Oh, no! No, that wasn't it. Whoops. So, I don't know if the snap seed actually does anything with the Great Serpent, but... Oh, this is bad. Music here is so eerie. Not at all cool from Soft. Oh no. We hit the Great Serpent by accident. Oh, we are so dead. We are so dead. Okay, here we are. Wait, are we supposed to let ourselves get caught by that? No, we're not. Gosh darn it. Okay. Let's rethink some things. No, I didn't mean to use that. Gosh darn it. Ouch. I obviously didn't intend to get hit by that. We're supposed to jump to the left, maybe? Thanks, Unseen Aid, friends. That one really hurt, though. Yep, so whistling for all of them just turns it into a giant battle royal. That is incredible. Oh, thank you. Little spirit emblem. All right, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, that is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, prosthetic tool. Sorry again, friend. No, come on! Yes! Get wrecked! Stupid snake. Oh no. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Whoa. Hello? Is this another scent? Dried serpent viscera, a dried persimmon-like heart of a great serpent. The great serpent is a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While it looks much like a persimmon, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. Apparently, denizens of the Sunken Valley worship the organs, believing they represent the deity itself. Alrighty then. That was rather lucky. The fact that we made it through that. So now... we need the Great Serpent to bail us out here somehow? Is it just gonna smash the building? No. Ah! Okay. Divine confetti. Where the heck are we headed here? I think I can hear a Buddha fire. Are we about to exit into the Senpou Temple room? No. Ashina Depths. Poison pool. This doesn't look pleasant. I gotta say, poison pools are far more tolerable when you have a prosthetic tool, though. You have the ability to web sling around the entire area. So we're getting really close to unlocking our next skill level. Not quite there yet, though. So we gotta make sure we don't go and waste all of these skill points again. Black gunpowder. Scrap magnetite. Oh, crud. Oh, that's... boss friend. Before we fight boss friend, we're probably going to want to take out the other guy over here. Oh, no! No. Oh! It's another Snake Eyes friend. It was Shirafuji, the other one. This one's Shirahagi. Okay, so he sees me, but Gunfriend doesn't, thankfully. Oh, crud. This Gunfriend does, though. Oh! Ouch! Good for you, friend. Good for you. Come on, turn around. Please turn around. Oh, gosh darn you. Oh, you're the boss, aren't you? Alright, this is bad, friends. This is very bad. No! Ah, 35.99 skill points lost. Gosh darn it. Doing some stretches there, friend?
You need something?
An improved Sabamaru with a special mechanism for unleashing the blade. Due to the revised mechanism, one can fluidly swap between two separate sets of attacks as desired. Has a blue rust poison applied to the blade that eats into enemies' defense and inflicts poison status abnormality. Will this work on the friends in the poison swamp, though? I somehow don't think it will. During the combo R1, combo change attack, perform a sword attack that toggles the current attack combo. This turns your body and can also be used for evasion. So yeah, we have to pop some Sen, 600 at least. So the next upgrade is Piercing Sabamaru, but we don't have nearly enough materials for this. So we'll read that a bit later.
Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter any time.
I asked Lady Emma about the Sakura tree.
You did? What did she say?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Dekeru brought it here from the Divine Realm, but it has withered away and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the Everblossom and stole off with it.
Who would do such a thing? What's lost is lost. Finding a stolen tree branch? We have no information to go on. Let us gather what we can for the aroma first.
As you wish.
Okay. So what the heck do we use this thing for then? If that's not one of the things that he wants. Before we proceed any further into the poison pit, because there's nothing new for us here, we should probably deal with the Shichimen Warrior in the abandoned dungeon. But we also still need to find the Mortal Sword at Mount Kongo. So I think we're gonna go to Mount Kongo. I know I've been putting off this boss fight with the Shichimen for so long, but yeah. No. Shame that our friend, Parchment Friend, is no longer up to chatting. Alright, so back at the start, I suppose. Let's look for Cute Friend, see if he can help us. Even though we did tell him we would come back to take care of him after we get... after we get the Mortal Sword.
Please, can you spirit me away? I'm sure that everyone will be wherever I disappear to. And then I'll get to see them.
I'm in charge of looking after the children, after all. You can do that, right?
Oh. So we do have the means to do it? Okay, friend.
All right.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm ready, but also a little frightened. But yes, do it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, no. No, but why? Like, I guess...
All right then. Okay. I'll go ahead and do it right now. All right then.
Okay, friend. Rest in peace. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's this. A mild sort of being spirited away. So, this is what he wants? Oh! Where did he go? Is he on the... Oh no! Where did he go? Well, rip cute friend. Oh my god. Oh, it was right here. The whole time. Oh my gosh. I feel so silly. Oh, are we going to another memory? What?
Three monkeys. One of the panels is empty.
Oh, it's the Professor Monkey. Oh. Elusive Hall Bell, a 5-pronged bell made of aged bronze, can be used repeatedly. When rung, monkeys and wolves alike are returned to their initial states. However, a monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. Okay, interesting. So the monkeys and wolves are people that have been turned into monkeys and wolves. Interesting. Oh, shite. Okay, hold on. Okay, I thought we were gonna have a second to ponder that. A monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. Oh!
No, that's not true. That guy, I know he looks a little shifty, but he's a good man.
Kotaro?
Oh, it's you! I'm glad you made it. Look, everyone, Mr. Shinobi is here too. Children, greet him properly.
Oh.
All right. You can't see them, can you?
The rejuvenated children?
Yes! You can't see them, but they're there. They're adorable kids. Right then, I must give you my thanks. Take this.
Taro persimmon, a conspicuously red persimmon at the peak of its ripeness, commonly called a taro persimmon, greatly increases posture recovery for a time, even when attacking or taking damage. The Ashina Taro troop are practically raised on these fruits, which is why they all know the best time to pick them. So he's one of the Taro troop, presumably.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's my pleasure, friend.
What is it?
The kids are saying thank you too. They're so adorable.
Alright, friend, well, take care of yourself and the kids. Hello?
Yet another who is lost in the halls of illusion. I believe you are on a mission and wish to leave this place.
Yes.
Then you must defeat the monkeys depicted on the panels at the hall entrance. Once you have done so, the divine child's voice will reach you.
So the green one is right behind him here.
The monkey in the green kimono is the hearing monkey. He has excellent hearing, can hear across great distances, and is very attentive. He will generally run away the moment he hears you coming, making it hard to approach. He is exceedingly timid. The monkey in the orange kimono is the speaking monkey. While he does not have particularly good eyesight or hearing, he makes a big fuss when he sees a threat, causing all the other monkeys to run. Or perhaps he merely enjoys toying with humans. The monkey in the purple kimono is the seeing monkey. He has excellent eyesight, can see great distances, and is very attentive. If he spots you, he will run immediately. He is exceedingly timid.
So it's a puzzle, I guess.
I do not wish to leave the halls of illusion. It is usually quiet here, which means it is near to nirvana in its own way. At least, that is how it feels to me. Oh yes. By the way, there was once someone who, like you, was on a mission. I believe he chased the monkeys for a while, but everything here eventually went silent. I pray that you succeed.
Well, thank you, friend. This is certainly a very different boss fight than I have ever done. Okay, I was thinking maybe... I still don't think we found an actual use to the snap seed, but maybe one day. I don't think I firmly have a grasp yet on how it is we ought to approach this. Ouch! What the heck just hit me there? The soundscape in here is tremendous. And by in here, I mean in this, whatever this realm is. You can hear their little footsteps everywhere. It's so frightening. Light hall note. A bare flame in the wind. When it goes out, the place becomes dark at night. Okay. Is this a Duke's Archive situation? No, you just can't go out. Okay. This is frightening, friends. The music sounds like it belongs on Unsolved Mysteries. Some sort of unsolved mystery show more than it does a folding screen monkey boss fight. Alright, well, let's explore before we decide how we're going to proceed and attempt to dispatch the monkeys. Below is an abyss, the bottom cannot be seen. Above is darkness, nothing can be seen. Shall we take the plunge? Oh. It just brought us back to the beginning. Whoops. Alright. Sounds like a pig more than it does a monkey. This is so eerie. What the heck is that supposed to do? Oh, okay. So it's just saying it won't work on these bosses because they're in a folding screen. Is whatever this dimension appears to be. There's the orange one. I've already forgotten what each of their deals are. Okay, that's one. So I imagine the fourth one is going to be the final boss. That after we've dealt with the three. The fourth one will be a troublesome monkey. The noise of the roaring waterfall is deafening. Surely no one can hear anything else in here. Oh. Oh, so this is where you're supposed to somehow lure and take out the monkey who can hear really well. Which one was that? It was this friend here, I think. Oh no! Oh! Okay. That's oh, that was just a random monkey? The bell is deafening. Ringing it recklessly will also make your ears ring. So that's like the nuclear option, seemingly. No, you silly monkey! Gosh darn it. Okay. Oh, that was the invisible one. Ah. So yeah, one of the four was just invisible. That's why it always sounded like he was around me, because he was. I just kept seeing the footsteps and being like, what the heck is this? We can't find him, and yeah. This monkey thinks he's so clever. Gosh darn it. Okay, we need to go to the abyss room for that monkey, I think. I'm not sure I understand the point of the random spirit monkeys. Okay. I think we lucked out there. So all we have left is the... All we have left is the friend who can hear us coming. Where the heck did he go? Building up terror. Where is this last monkey? Come back, you stupid monkey! No! Gosh darn it. Oh, we almost had him. Gosh darn it. Yes! Get wrecked! Finally! Yes!
Please, forgive them.
Oh, it's the parchment friend.
To keep me hidden. However, it seems it was not meant.
Oh no, parchment friend.
Close your eyes. Let us meet at the inner sanctum.
Memory Screen Monkeys. The folding screen monkeys guarded the Hall of Illusions and befriended the divine child of rejuvenation. Puppeteer Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that manipulates the victim like a puppet. Costs spirit emblems to use, activated after a backstab death blow. This technique temporarily forces one who should have fled this realm to remain. A puppet moves on behalf of its master, but its strings are destined to snap. What? Who is this friend? Found the thumbnail for the episode. So we're in the inner sanctum. This looks like the divine realm. I'm saying it. I think this is the divine realm. Hi, friend.
Why do you seek this place?
I seek the mortal blade.
Do you know of the blade that cannot be drawn?
Yes.
It is so called, for not one who has drawn it has ever survived. Yet you still wish to attempt this.
I do.
I see. Very well. If you are prepared, you may gaze upon the blade.
Whoa. Oh, crap. We were warned.
Why is it, I wonder? Are they not loath to die? How are you
I hope he didn't just use one of our resurrections.
I see. You carry the curse of the dragon's heritage.
The mortal blade. Without question. I accept its power.
Awesome. Mortal Blade, an Odachi capable of slaying the Undying. Its crimson blade will take the life of any who dares draw it. Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this weapon, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Long concealed within Senpou Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, Gracious Gift of Tears. Okay, so we're still using our normal sword in combat, but it's pretty cool that you can actually see it slung around our back, as opposed to just having it disappear within our inventory.
I see you serve the divine heir of the dragon's heritage.
Yes.
Why do you seek the mortal blade?
I wish to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm to sever the ties of immortality.
I see. I have read about this. I have read there is a way to sever the dragon's heritage. Which means the divine heir begrudges the power of the dragon's heritage.
That's right.
How strange fate can be. I am one of the children of the rejuvenating waters, created by those who would stop at nothing to achieve immortality. My false dragon's blood was created by man.
Children? So there are many of you.
I am the only one who survived the process.
Oh.
The others are laid to rest here.
I see.
I do not know if it is right to sever the ties of immortality, but the dragon's heritage undeniably corrupts the lives of men, and I share the heir's feelings about that truth. Shinobi of the divine heir, I have decided to assist you. Please, hold out your hand.
What?
Bless us with bountiful harvest.
Ah, we got rice. Rice that's spilled from the palms of the Child of Rejuvenation. Gradually recovers vitality for a time. Even in falsehood, the power of the dragon's blood brings a bountiful harvest. Rice is precious. The flavor grows richer with each bite, and is sure to raise one's spirits.
This is... rice?
There you are. Rice is a precious thing. It tastes better the more you eat it, and restores one's vigor.
Well, thanks, friend. That's very kind of you. Do you have any more? Because there are two of those ladies out there, and they both want rice.
Shinobi of the divine heir, you are welcome here. I apologize. Shinobi of the divine heir, the rice is not yet ready for harvest.
Oh, my bad, friend.
I shall give you more when the harvest is complete.
Okay, that seems fair.
Farewell, Shinobi of the divine heir. May the harvest be plentiful wherever your path may lead.
All right, friend. Well, it's been a pleasure. So these are the other children, presumably. Oops. Some fancy pillows here, friend. Hope they're comfy. Okay, so it looks like we can proceed in that direction. But first, I want to go give our friend some rice.
Fruits of the serpent, yes. There are two kinds. One is fresh, the other is dried. It's over there. The fresh one is over there. Over the cliff, through the hole. That's where you'll find it.
Fresh? What are you talking about?
Something troubling you? Rice for me, that's the way. Rice, I say. If something troubles your mind, bless me with rice anytime.
Here's some rice.
Oh, there's no doubt. This is the divine child's rice. Oh, thank heavens. Thank heavens.
Tell me, what do you see?
Eat up, friend.
If it's fresh fruit you want, fly a kite.
I tried that.
Wind the puppet, fly a kite. Delicious.
Oh, I get it.
Want? Fly a kite. Wind the puppet. Fly a kite.
I understand.
Wind the puppet. Not sure what she's talking about.
It's the skill we just unlocked. Puppeteer. So, I thought it might have something to do with that friend down there, but I had no idea how we were going to manage that. So, yeah. Well, thank you, friend. It's very kind of you to let us know what's going on. Okay, alright. So I wonder if they all have different messages, because there's a second friend that we can go speak with as well. So let's go see if the Divine Child's rice regenerates once you use it.
Shinobi of the Divine Air, you are welcome here.
I like how we don't bow for this person.
I apologize. The
Okay,
right
alright. Thank you, friend. So yeah, no rice yet. I guess we have to wait for something else. Alright, here goes nothing. Yes! It worked! You're doing great work there, friend. Fantastic work. So what happens now? Oh, do we leap? Oh, I get it. We leap across on the kite. Oh, thanks, friend. You're doing great work. Please keep that up. Oh, I feel bad for killing that guy as many times as I have. So we gotta go back up where our friend just was. It's the giant tree. Finally, we have a use for the giant tree. This is not the tree that Emma and Lord Kuro were talking about, though, I don't think. Wait, where did the kite go? Oh, there it is. Oh, yes! That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That woman is the real MVP of this playthrough. And now, where the heck do we go? no! Gosh darn it! I think I fell farther than I should have there. But it looks like someone at FromSoft bailed me out. Scrap magnetite? So now we're gonna get a fresh fruit, seemingly. There's the Buddha fire. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. The halls of illusion lie on the threshold betwixt life and death. Between life and death, that is. Departed souls of the divine children drift and sway, taking shelter in the monkeys of the temple. Such is why the divine child of rejuvenation speaks of them as friends. Oh. Rip friends, I'm sorry. Alright, this looks like a whole new area. And I still want to see what's going on in the inner sanctum. I'm intrigued by the fact that you take your sword out, which suggests that there's something to fight here. Or at least that we're headed off into the unknown. Oh, I know where we are. Yep. Hello, yes, I know. You don't like me. Okay. That's very intriguing. Like night and day between that place and this place. Beautiful here.
What is it?
The kid.
Why have you returned? Kotaro and I both wish to remain here, free from distraction. I ask that you leave, quietly.
Sorry, friend. Jeez. Yeah, I kind of don't want to mess with this guy, so maybe we'll come back and visit Cute Friend later on. All right. I guess we'd better go speak with the Divine Heir. Hi, friend.
Wolf, that sword on your back, is it
It is the mortal blade.
the sword that can kill those who cannot die?
Yes, it was given to me by the divine child of the rejuvenating waters at Senpou Temple.
The divine child of the rejuvenating waters?
The monks at Senpou Temple abandoned the ways of their faith in pursuit of immortality. The result is those who have false dragon's heritage, known as the divine children of the rejuvenating waters.
A false dragon's heritage. I never would have thought. Wait, divine children?
Yes, many were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the corruption this power brings to man. With the mortal blade in hand, I can now be made to bleed. We are one step closer to creating the fountainhead incense. The ties of immortality must be severed.
Yes, my lord.
I see you've gathered some. Keep up the good.
Thank you, friend.
You're leaving. Wolf, I'm counting on you.
My lord.
Probably should have gone to bed about an hour ago, but we are going to proceed for now. Thankfully, Lord Kuro is not in a rush to be cut such that he bleeds. Okay. Where are we exactly? Oh. There's the Nokia snake. Is this our opportunity? Yes! Yes! Wow. God of War souls. But in this instance, I don't mind. Fresh serpent viscera, the persimmon-like heart of a great serpent. The great serpent is considered to be a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While its shape bears similarity to a persimmon, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. It is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health. Indeed. That's cool stuff. Okay. Finally, we took out the freaking Nokia snake. Rip. You kept me company in many awaiting rooms. For that, I thank you, but you are also an annoying part of this game. Another Jizo statue and dragon's blood droplet. Oh, we are just covered in blood. Hope you have a good dry cleaner, wolf friend. So where to from here? Question is, have we been here? Yes, I want to say that we have. I think that's the Great Serpent Bonfire. Buddha fire, rather. Oh. I fell right through the bridge. That was weird. Okay, I expected to die there for sure. Oh, no, this is where we were... Oh, okay. This is where we were running from the Nokia snake. So, that's going to do it for this episode, but thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.